Have you ever felt a profound sadness wash over you, yet struggled to pinpoint its origin? This feeling, this sense of being lost in a fog of emotions, is more common than you might think. It's the insidious nature of unexplained sadness, a feeling that gnaws at the edges of your happiness, leaving you questioning your own sanity. This isn't just a case of the blues or a temporary slump, it's a persistent feeling of emptiness, a lack of motivation that seeps into every aspect of your life. Simple tasks that once brought joy now feel like insurmountable hurdles. Relationships, once a source of comfort, become strained as you struggle to articulate the invisible weight you carry. This is the reality for many individuals battling depression without a clear cause. It's a silent struggle, often misunderstood by those who haven't experienced it, but it's crucial to remember that you're not alone. Millions around the world grapple with this invisible enemy, their lives touched by a darkness they can't quite explain. The most disheartening aspect of unexplained sadness is the lack of a tangible reason. When you're dealing with grief, for example, the cause of your pain is clear. You can process it, work through it, and eventually begin to heal. But what happens when the source of your sorrow remains elusive? This is where the true weight of unexplained sadness takes hold. It chips away at your self-esteem, leaving you feeling broken and inadequate. You might question your own resilience, wondering why you can't seem to shake off this persistent melancholy. The lack of a clear answer can be incredibly isolating. Friends and family, despite their best intentions, may struggle to understand the depth of your pain. Their well-meaning advice, while offered with love, can feel hollow and unhelpful. Just think positive, they might say, unaware that their words fall on deaf ears. This is not to say that their support isn't valuable. On the contrary, having a strong network is crucial. But it's important to remember that unexplained sadness isn't a logical problem that can be solved with simple solutions. It's a complex issue, often stemming from a combination of factors. Depression, whether it has a clear cause or not, is a multifaceted condition. It's not simply a matter of feeling sad, it's a complex interplay of biological, psychological, and social factors. While pinpointing a single cause for unexplained sadness can be challenging, understanding the potential contributing factors is crucial. One significant factor is our biology. Brain chemistry, genetics, and hormone imbalances can all play a role in developing depression. For some, a family history of mental illness can increase their susceptibility. For others, chronic stress or trauma can trigger changes in brain chemistry, leading to feelings of sadness and despair. Lifestyle factors also play a crucial role. Poor diet, lack of exercise, and inadequate sleep can all contribute to feelings of depression. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to neglect our physical and mental well-being. We push ourselves to the limit, sacrificing sleep for work, healthy meals for convenience, and relaxation for endless to-do lists. But the human body isn't designed for constant overdrive. Prolonged stress and neglect take their toll, leaving us vulnerable to a range of physical and mental health issues, including depression. It's essential to remember that our minds and bodies are intricately connected. When we neglect one, the other suffers. My own journey with unexplained sadness was long and arduous. For years I carried the weight of this invisible burden, unsure of its origin or how to alleviate it. I tried to rationalize it, convince myself it was just a phase, but the darkness lingered. It wasn't until I finally reached out for help that I began to understand the complexity of my experience. Talking to a therapist, a compassionate and trained professional, allowed me to unpack the jumbled thoughts and emotions I had suppressed for so long. Through therapy, I began to recognize patterns in my life, past experiences that had left their mark on my psyche, and negative thought patterns that fueled my despair. I learned about the importance of self-care, the power of setting boundaries, and the value of cultivating healthy coping mechanisms. Most importantly, I realized that seeking help wasn't a sign of weakness, but an act of courage. It was an acknowledgement that I deserved to feel better, that I was worthy of support and healing. The journey to overcome unexplained sadness is rarely linear. There will be good days and bad days, moments of hope and periods of despair, but it's crucial to remember that recovery is possible. Just as the darkness descended, so too can light return to your life. The first step towards healing is often the hardest, acknowledging that you need help. It takes immense strength to admit that you're struggling, to reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. But taking that first step can be life-changing. Remember that you don't have to suffer in silence. There are people who care about you, who want to help you navigate this challenging time. Sharing your experience with someone you trust can alleviate the burden of secrecy and shame that often accompanies mental health struggles. While professional help is crucial for understanding and managing unexplained sadness, there are also steps you can take on your own to navigate this challenging path. Self-care, often overlooked in our hectic lives, is not a luxury, but a necessity. Start by prioritizing activities that bring you joy, however small they may seem. Whether it's listening to your favorite music, spending time in nature, or engaging in a creative hobby, carving out time for yourself is essential. Physical activity, often touted for its physical benefits, is equally crucial for mental well-being. Exercise releases endorphins, natural mood boosters that can combat feelings of sadness and anxiety. Even moderate exercise like a brisk walk or a yoga class can make a significant difference. Equally important is nourishing your body with nutritious foods. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains provides the essential nutrients your brain needs to function optimally. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive caffeine, as these can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and depression. If you're struggling with unexplained sadness, please know that you're not alone. Millions around the world are fighting a similar battle, navigating the complexities of a condition that often defies easy explanation. Remember that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It takes courage to acknowledge your struggles and reach out for support. There are trained professionals who understand the intricacies of depression, who can provide guidance and help you develop coping mechanisms. Recovery is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, moments of doubt, and glimmers of hope. But by prioritizing your mental health, seeking support, and practicing self-compassion, you can navigate the path towards healing and reclaim your life from the grips of unexplained sadness.